I got a lot of shit.
Welcome to episode 506 of Fourth and Jawn. I'm Gail Saunders here with Evan Hollywood Hearn and Mr. Primo, aka Prime, in the building, and Tim Kincaid, all the way from AZ. And tonight's show is the Judgment Day, predicting the 53, the Howie trade recap. I don't know if you guys are under a rock, but Howie's out here trading everybody, shoring up the roster, like the idea of a casual when you say Fred Johnson, and they're just like, who's Fred Johnson? I mean, Fred Johnson is a guy who stepped in for Jordan Mailata. He's a guy who is a favorite of Stoutland. I think these kind of small moves are the stupid moves that the casuals don't really catch up to until later on down the road, or you're at some autograph signing. You're like, who's this guy? Well, this is the guy that we signed. This is the glue guy. These are the glue guys. Sam Howell brought into the mix. I mean, we're gonna get to a lot of these trades, but just like we have a new QB3. If you guys watched the preseason game, which I hope you guys drank some milk after that one, because that was painful. After watching that game, I immediately realized how bad the QB3 situation was. And here we are, Sam Howell in the building. So I'm very, very excited about this episode. Breaking news could be breaking as we speak. A lot of cuts have happened already. So our 53, our 53 could be morphing as we speak. I did a lot of work on some artwork. Half of that is already trashed from some of these cuts. But Evan, how are you feeling, my guy?
Well, first of all, can you smell it? Can you smell it? It is here, boys. The next game, the next Eagles game, it means something. It's a regular season game. I'm hyped, man. I mean, this roster, we're talking about guys, of course, today that are going to be filling out the back end of the roster, the guys that are really on the bubble. But the core of this team, I am confident as hell in the core of this team. I want them all to stay healthy. I think this core can stay healthy. They can march right back to playing in February and competing for another Super Bowl. So I'm excited. Excited to see the Eagles start off at home versus the Cowboys. Excited to see them raise the banner and watch all the Dallas Cowboys have to watch it. I'm hyped, man. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, 10 days away. What's there not to be excited about? It's like you said, man, the next game is where it starts. It's going to mean something. Looking forward to starting this run all over again, and very confident with the team that we got to make it happen. Super excited to see these boys get back to work. Jalen looking good. Devontae, Dotson, AJ, with the addition of Mechie. Man, excited to see this offense get busy. And, of course, the defense just holding it down the way they've been holding it down. I'm excited to see those boys get on the field. So, I mean, what better way to start the season off against the Dallas Cowboys, like you said, Evan, forcing them to sit there or stand there and watch that banner go up, show them what it's like in this decade to be champions. And, those boys ain't know nothing about that. The 90s is the 90s. This is a whole new generation now. We're running this shit. So, I'm super excited to see these boys get back.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna be like my daughter right now. 10 more sleeps until Christmas. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling right now, man. We're going against them Cowgirls, and and it's also Howie's season right now. So I think he already pulled a hat trick, right? He did three trades in one day. Who says he's not to be done? But yeah, I'm with you guys, fellas. I'm with you, fellas, man. I'm ready for the season to start. Go Birds.
Go Birds. Now, speaking of the season starting, I mean, the cut season has started. The list so far: Dorian Thompson, Robinson, DTR, other known as CPR. Lewis Seen, he was waived. Kenyon Green on the trade. That is no good. EJ Jenkins and Nick Muse out the door. Keelan Robinson, Montreal Johnson, and my guy Shanderick Powell out the door. Kyle McCord, Philly zone out the door. Eli Ricks, also
Eli Ricks.
Yeah. Max and Hook, your guy. Terrace Marshall, Elijah
That was my
Hooks.
guy.
And then you had the trades with Sam Howell, Fred Johnson, and Darren Kennard. I think it's interesting. You know, I was hoping Shanderick Powell would get like a little injury, some kind of keep him on the practice squad. There's a good chance he could be on the practice squad. Macho Johnson, I was not super shocked that he got cut. Like, you know, obviously 3 running backs is kind of the way with Sumer in the picture. Montrell Johnson, did you guys like what you saw from him in the preseason?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely put a little resume.
Okay, bro.
No, my bad. Yeah, I mean, I thought he put a nice little resume together. I mean, yeah, it's either practice squad, but, you know, like you said, man, it's kind of hard when you got 3 stud running backs and then, you know, Van Sermon's already in that position to go ahead and be, you know, the fullback and all that. So I didn't see him, you know, having a roster spot. But if it's a practice squad, that's what's up. But hey, listen, if it's a resume that he put together to be able to play somewhere else in the league, I wish him the best. I mean, I thought he did pretty decent.
I thought he did well. I think behind this line, it's a lot easier to find some holes. He was able to do so, but you're going up against, you know, some pretty. It was an uphill battle for him to try and make this team, considering the running backs we have in here already. So, you know, I think he might be able to find a spot on some other roster, possible.
But I mean, you know, it's the idea of I've seen a lot of beats talk about the idea of AJ Dillon getting cut. I don't, and some beats that I respect. So I'm like, why not? I was like, he offers a power element to the game. If you're trying to wear down teams in the fourth quarter after getting beat on by
we thought
Saquon.
The same thing about Rashad Penny, though.
I didn't think he was a world beater, though.
And Rashad Penny had more of a resume in the league. It's just that I think that you know, a little bit more wear on his tire.
Yeah, but I mean, we only have 3 backs at that time. We had multiple backs that could give you something. I just think his one game is just power. That's just. I mean, are you feeling like if you cut AJ Dillon, it's Will Shipley and Saquon Barkley?
Enough? No, I don't think so.
It's not enough. No, you need at least 3.
Yeah, I mean, so do you guys? I mean, are you feeling that idea of him potentially being? I mean, some beats just talking about it like it's a normal thing out there. Like, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, obviously didn't play in the last preseason game either.
Right, but this is the same. These are the same beats that we're talking about. They don't think Jalen Hurts was going to be on the top 100. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. Not that I'm not saying that I fully lost respect for a lot of these beat writers, but it's just not. You know, I'm not bought in. You know, what I mean, it's just they've been off. They've been off for a year and a half now. Like Tim said, these are the same guys that that was doubting our starting quarterback and a lot of people on the squad and just our team in general. And yeah, I'm not for it. So it's like it's one of the main reasons why I don't even watch SportsCenter anymore, man. It's just not the same. Like these guys don't even have their facts right. Just keep watching the Fourth and Jawn podcast, and you get better input from us than you get from those clowns.
Facts.
Yeah, guys, shooting out here.
Hey man, shots fired.
But I've been just thinking about if you want to start getting into some of this 53, I mean,
get into the nitty gritty.
I think it's pretty explanatory right now. The situation at quarterback, Jalen Hurts, the nice little cap hit, $21 million. Tanner McKee dealing with a thumb injury on his throwing hand. Hence Sam Howell to the picture. Sam Howell had some really good games against the Eagles. We were one of the teams that he played the best against.
He's the one that beat us.
We were Howell beat us. I thought, oh man.
So we're good here with quarterback. Jalen Hurts, Tanner McKee, Sam Howell. We're good going into this mix here.
Yeah, I mean they made the move for Sam Howell for a reason. Tanner just needs a little bit of time off to get that finger healed. I don't I don't have no problem with the three. The three quarterbacks that we got right here lined up.
No, I don't have a problem. I mean, Sam Howell brings experience, so he'll prepare himself like he's a starting quarterback. So I'm not going to even think of that process or say anything else. But I think those three right there, the chosen ones right there. Quarterback.
Now, moving right along to the running back position, obviously some of the cuts already. If you've already seen it, currently we have Saquon Barkley, A.J. Dillon, Will Shipley, Ben Van Sumeren, Saquon Barkley with a nice cap hit for the season, 6.6 mil.
Real nice cap hit.
That's not in total cash he's getting on the season, but for the cap hit, for the cap reasons, not too shabby. I think this right here, I think that's your starting kick returners. You have Will Shipley and A.J. Dillon. I'm feeling that.
And Ben Van Sumeren shows up on special teams as well.
Can play him at linebacker if you want to.
That's what's Army knife right there, baby.
No, but that's a really good running back room. Obviously, you got Saquon pulling the weight in there. But to have that all for under $10 million, the entire room, not just Saquon, but to have that all for under $10 million this year, that's pretty good.
Now the wide receiver list. I mean, if we're keeping tabs here, I mean, I got a tab with the roster info already. But
is your mathing right?
Yeah, I think so. It should be. Wide receivers, obviously, Avery Williams. Avery Williams just got cut. So this is before I found out and put up the graphic. But we have AJ Brown. We have Devontae Smith. Jahan Dotson had to get rid of Elijah Cooks recently. Darius Cooper. John Mechie via trade. Anais Smith. Taylor Morin. Avery Williams is gone. Johnny Wilson on the IR. Ife Adeyi probably gone already. Or will be. Taylor Morin, potentially practice squad. Who do we go here with this group? 5, 6. What are we feeling here?
I mean, I was all for Taylor Morin. I thought he shined. But if there's anybody that's going to go ahead and not, we'll probably stay with 6. I see Taylor going to that practice squad, and who knows, maybe he might get, picked up from another team, but that's just the way the game's played. I mean, trying to hold on to 7, I don't know. I haven't seen that in a minute. I can't even remember the last time we held down that many receivers.
Now, Daniel says getting rid of Elijah Cooks was a mistake. I think
was it?
Yeah, I think he flashed early on. I think he's got the size that you like. I know they were bringing a lot of bigger guys, Terrace Marshall as well. But like Darius Cooper is the guy who caught up in the end. So I think it's very John Mechie is he good depth or is he quality depth? I mean, is he solid depth or is he great depth? I'm not sure exactly where John Mechie is yet, but I know as a route runner, I approve. My biggest concern right here, we talked about 6, right? We talked about the idea of Zach Pascal still being out there. Would I rather has Anais Smith done enough? I'll go Ev. Is Anais Smith done enough to keep him on the roster as a part-time special teamer and a slot guy and gadget dude? Are you?
If you had asked me this question a month ago, I would be saying no. I would be saying it's time to move on. But I think that this past month he has actually shown what I've kind of been looking for out of him, and so I would keep Anais Smith. I actually think the top 6 guys there. If you really were that much convinced on Zach Pascal and you wanted to get rid of Darius Cooper and perhaps keep Zach Pascal, go out and get Zach Pascal and bring him back on the roster, I could see that happening. But those top 6, I think, is the way you go.
What say you, Prime? I mean, has he done enough to keep around here, or are you looking to the streets?
No, I actually think he has done enough. And I mean, I know I texted you guys during that last game. He was, putting it all out there, catching that ball at the last minute, what I mean, instead of calling fair catch and stuff like that. Like he was hungry to show a little bit, put a little bit more on the resume that he's been building this preseason. I'm all for giving him a chance. I mean, some of the comments are mentioning how he's working with AJ. I think that's big, man. You know what I mean? Taking on that big brother role. A nice, I hate to say, bro, I think he stepped up. I'm not for the bringing Zach Pascal back. I think I'm good with the wide receiver core that we got right here, and we should just ride out with it.
Now, we all were talking about Johnny Wilson being a great blocker on the outside. Zach, that's Zach Pascal role. Also, with the comments of Nick Sirianni, he's one of Nick Sirianni's favorite players. So, wondering where they stand on him. But overall, I think I'm just. Do you look at the waiver wire and try to upgrade at a nice spot? I think he knows the offense. Been here long enough.
So let's ask you the question: are you in for the nice? Because that's like three different options there. You just got trying to get rid of him.
Well, I'm trying to think of so if you're not sold on Darius Cooper as the next, do they see Zach Pascal as a potential option? Because I just don't feel like the depth is there.
Let me just put it to you this way, Gail. You not only were okay with, but championed the idea of Britton Covey, a guy that was only a punt returner, having a spot on the 53-man roster, where Anaya Smith actually offers you something.
Yeah, but
in other positions. So that's why.
Yes, my thing.
Sidebar.
My thing is, he hasn't balled out as a punt returner. That's what I'm saying.
He hasn't, but he's capable.
Has he balled out?
For the record, I would like to point out that Britton Covey
in a real game,
Britton Covey in his entire Eagles tenure did not take any one of them to the house.
I know, but his average was average was he's top in the league.
I hear you, but I mean, this whole preseason he put a resume together to get that opportunity for the real game. So yeah, I think. I'm going to be one to go ahead and call it, and let's keep a receipt of tonight's show. Anais is going to end up getting one back. I'm going to get one back. And bro, when that happens, get ready because I might have a messed up arm, but I'm going to go ahead and tackle you. I'm going to go ahead and tackle you. When that boy breaks one, just know I'm going to go ahead and tackle you.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm not. It's not like a. I'm looking at it as where do they stand if they're going to bring 5 or 6? So if they're going to bring 5 wide receivers or 6 wide receivers, then you have a spot for him. I think has he done enough to be the punt returner, starting punt returner? Because Avery Williams out the door, who was supposed to be brought in here as punt returner, kick returner guy, out the door. So I think that's a good chance for him to stick around, but I'm still looking at the waiver wire for potential options. But he's penciled in now. He's penciled in. Lynn says Anais is working with AJ. I see what he has. I mean, he's done enough in preseason games to he showed some flashes. The drop in the Jets game was alarming. You just got to stay consistent, man. Like you catch that, and I'm like, okay, that's a great preseason. Now it's turned to a good preseason because at the end of the day, you got to make those catches. I mean, Cooper to Gene. Nobody wants him on punt returner next year.
No.
Good with that.
No, he's too valuable in defense to risk injury there.
And Darius Cooper, everyone's standing here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think he
stand for
himself. Yeah, I think he proved himself very well. So
wouldn't look at any other potential options.
I mean, I guess we got to see what's out there. I mean, you only mentioned Pascal. I'm not for Pascal, but I got to see what other names are out there. Maybe there's some other names that potentially might grab my attention, but I just haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's
If there's going to be, I mean, there's 31 other teams in the league that are making these tough decisions as well. So they might let an aged veteran go, and it might be something similar to the Julio Jones situation that we had a few years ago, where you bring in a guy like Julio. That's just, I mean, I'll take a Hall of Fame veteran type player over, a Darius Cooper or Smith, but we'll see.
Oh man. I mean, but you look at the depth here of the group. It's like one. I mean, Jahan Dotson has been very solid with AJ Brown being out of a lot of practices. But you're hoping that
Mechie make more money than him.
You're hoping John Mechie is the dude, not just the guy. No jag. If we're hoping John Mechie is an actual dude, I like that they hit him up early in that game, but the depth is very concerning here. I'm just gonna be honest. But moving right around to the tight end position, Dallas Goedert making a
king,
nice chunk of change. But I think he's like 14th best in the league. I know this will make you upset, but what's his name from the Saints? Quarterback / running back.
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill is making Taysom Hill is making just as much as Dallas Goedert this year. Saying,
wow.
That's why they ran. That's why the Saints organization is ran like they ran.
Grant Calcaterra making a nice. He's balling on budget here. Colin Granton still on the roster. Very interesting. Cameron Latu just got cut, so don't mind the graphic. So that's what we're looking at. These three for now. Do we keep Colin Granton on this roster? Is the question.
I say no, because if you look at the wide receivers, the numbers, that's what I'm probably saying no right there.
Well, I mean,
I say no.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I say no as well, just based off of. I mean, he's making even more money than Calcaterra is. I know that we're talking about $1 million, but for tight end 3, I think that's something that you could go out and through free agency and maybe find something else.
That's what I was getting ready to say. I'm not for keeping Colin. This is the position. This is one of the positions I would go ahead and look to see where, who's got cut, what's out there for us to go ahead and grab, stuff like that.
And on top of that, the injury risk. Dallas hasn't played a full 18, 17 game season in a minute, and Grant Calcaterra, I mean, he has his bumps and bruises as well, but he's servable. But behind him, bro, we did something.
With us paying him the $10 million, man, he better find a way to stay healthy.
10 mil is. I looked at it today. 10 mil is actually a really good place. If you look at all the,
it is a good place, but still, you know what I mean? I need a whole year out of the dude.
Yes, I mean, because look at the tight end position. Like, if you look at the top 10 tight ends, is Dallas Goedert up there?
No, I think he just
mentioned talent, or are you talking about?
Yeah, talent wise.
I
feel like he's top 10.
I think he's top 5 talent wise. I just think that he is not. He's in an offense that is very has a lot of stars in it, and he doesn't.
I'm with Evan. I'll definitely put him up on top 5 because Dallas could play his ass off, but I just need a full season. That's all I'm asking. I'm
not even asking for a full season. Just give me your usual 10 games. I mean your 3 games off. I'm cool. But someone asked George Kittle average year salary is 19.1. And then Dallas Goedert is at 10 million.
19.1. That's
Kittle.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
But look how the Niners use Kittle. Kittle is the number one option.
Kittle. Yeah.
For that money, you got it.
I'm gonna read you off the other guys. Averaging 19 mil. Trey McBride, Cardinals. Travis Kelce at 17.1. TJ Hawkinson.
I don't understand that one.
At 16.5. Mark Andrews.
TJ Hawkinson 16.5.
Yes. Mark Andrews. 14 mil. David Njoku, 13.6. Cole Kmet, 12-5. Jake Ferguson,
Mark
12-5. Pat Fryermuth, 12-1. Jonnu Smith, 12. Dalton Schultz, 12 million. Evan Ingram, 11-5. Jawn Johnson,
fucked, man.
Jawan Johnson's at 10-5. And then here we come, Dallas Goedert.
Yeah, he's getting butt raped.
So the
whoa.
Jeez, this guy.
Say
Mark Andrews. The fact that the Ravens are still paying all that money for Mark Andrews, like I think this year he's gonna be a tight end too, man, on that team.
Yeah,
he's better than him. He's better than him.
But you read those numbers, it's crazy. Like I didn't even know all that, you know what I mean? But I'm over here just still questioning the fact that 10 mil and we can't even get a full year out of him. You know what? I retract that statement. Like, yo, the man deserves 10 mil after that lineup.
Paying more money for Jonnu Smith out there. That's crazy.
Enjoy that 10 mil. My bad. I apologize.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, that's a great deal, and obviously
it is a great deal now.
How much is Zach Ertz making nowadays?
Lurie actually made that deal happen. Lurie's the one who pushed for that to get him paid. So, and shout out to Carissa. She said Dallas said he will work his contract to stay. That would be nice. Shout out to Carissa, by the way. We met at the BG event out at Dorney Park. Her and her son was balling out here. Almost beat Brandon Graham. Almost had a chance to beat Brandon Graham.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
But moving right along to the next position. This is the interesting spot here. Look at the starting lineup: Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgens, Tyler's team finally got the job done at right guard for now. Lane Johnson. And here comes the interesting part: creating some depth, quality depth. Fred Johnson, Brett Toth. I think Brett Toth has he's got something on someone, but I think he knows what Stout likes. Drew Kendall, Matt Pryor, Kendall Lamb. This Kendall Lamb, I'll ask you, Prime. Does Kendall Lamb survive cuts?
I mean, I think he does. I think he does because the depth is something that we definitely want to focus on, especially when it comes to this position. He's done enough to go ahead and earn that. So yeah, I think he makes the cut.
Well, I'm gonna say I'm not sure. I'm not sure on this one. Ed, what about you?
I'm gonna say that we're gonna roll with 9 right now and potentially pick up a 10th one in free agency, and Kendall Lamb doesn't make it. I think the main things is going to be Fred Johnson. I think he'll fill in on either side for tackle. I think Matt Pryor will fill in for either guard spot, and then Kendall will be backup center. Brett Toth, I think that
practice squad.
I think he's going to make the team. I think he'll be just somehow continuing to.
He sounds so disappointed.
Get money. It's not disappointed. It's more impressed. Where it's like, it's one of those guys that is just here, and I'm just like, I can't justify why he's here since 2019. I don't know why.
I wouldn't quite like. My thing is like we all say that, but then we're like, I can't question Stalin. So what is it? Whatever he's doing. So if you put him on practice squad, right, and no one's really gonna go after him.
Is it Stoutland's like son-in-law or something?
Bro, what if I was having this conversation with someone today. I said, what if he's the dude where Stoutland's like, all right, go to his apartment, make sure he knows the playbook from front to back. I know you know it. You know what I want. Make sure I want.
He's
you
like
to
an
teach him
inside
everything.
man. Yeah, I got you.
He's like what's his name? Who's stolen all that money at QB? He's on Fox now. Forget his name. Quarterback who hates on Jalen.
Chris Sims?
Nope.
Chris Sims. Oh.
Jalen's the biggest hater. Played quarterback here. Came Came with the playbook.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn. Oh, Chase Daniels.
Chase Daniels, like he knew the playbook.
Chase Daniel.
He knew the playbook. Yeah, I'm very interested on. I think Trevor Keegan has seen his last days. Potentially, practice squad, maybe. I don't know. Miles Hinton, I think he's done enough. Cameron Williams, I don't think he's done enough to warrant a spot. Matt Pryor, four position versatility. What about I mean, Lakin, he's gonna be exempt on the practice squad. But Holland Pierce,
he's international.
what do you guys think about Holland Pierce?
Did all right. I think he falls under the category of didn't do enough to wow me. It's tough though. That is a position I feel like a lot of people, including myself, just delegate to Jeff Stoutland. I mean, he's the one that understands the technicalities of what he's supposed to be looking at a lot more. It's a much more technical position than a showboat position. So I'll trust his judgment. He's gotten us 2 Super Bowls so far.
Mark Bruce said, "Who's the next Stoutland? You multimillionaire?" I'm gonna go Drew Kendall.
I could see that, but that would kind of mean that Cam Jurgens would need to miss time. I hope that doesn't end up happening.
Tyler Steen gets a contract.
While we're on this slide, real quick, I have to say, Landon Dickerson got shafted. He should have been on that top 100, man. He's a top 100 player in this league.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about the list for a quick second, Jalen Hurts at 19. I don't care.
Insane.
Number one. And also, but the list they do the list in December. So it's not before it's before the playoffs, Super Bowl. I don't really care about the list. Did you go defend your quarterback on social media today?
No, there's no.
He defends it. No, his play defends it all, man. No, I didn't even have to say no.
You do any rants today for clicks?
No.
We know some people that did, but no.
I think a lot of it has to do is like, it's all about the ego, the pride of you try to stand up for your team. But I will say Devontae Smith being left off is crazy work.
That is one.
That is nuts. That
was great. That's crazy work, D. Come on, man.
Barkley got put at 17. I didn't see that.
Oh, really?
Barkley's at 17.
That's even worse than. There's no way.
In a 2-set that. See, that's what they be like. Yo, get him mad. Generates clicks. Eagle fans locked in.
But isn't it voted on by the players?
Yeah. But Smitty don't talk to
care
nobody.
about getting Eagles fans.
Smitty go home. He plays the game, drives to the court sometimes. Doesn't do much, man. He's to himself. He catches daggers. Has a Super Bowl.
That's a good point.
I didn't see what Jameis Winston said about Jalen.
Oh, yeah. I like what he said about Jalen.
But again, I'm not really caring about the beats these days. Moving right along these list. Again, I haven't fully put that number together, but we'll quickly get to that. But the defensive line, the edge play. We got some cheap edges right now. Look at the cap hits. Very nice. Josh Uche and Aziz. I'm not going to say Aziz flashed real late. Josh Uche flashed a little bit in camp. Agbo, to me, is flashed recently. I think Patrick Johnson has more than flashed.
Patrick, yeah.
How out of this group right here, Jalix Hunt, Nolan Smith, Uche, Aziz. Aziz got guaranteed money. So if you do move him, I don't think that's going to happen. But what are we going? We're going 6 here? 7, 6? Trade?
I could see a trade in the mix, but I wouldn't trade any of these guys away. Jalen Hunt, Nolan Smith, two guys I think are going to be beasts here this year on low contracts, like you said. Patrick Johnson is that guy. I feel like he's been on this team as long as Brett Toth, and he is someone that has showed me every preseason, like, yes, this is why he's here. Patrick Johnson is, I think, one of the most underrated players on this team, and I actually do hope he's able to get some playing time this year and show what he's got, because I think he's a legitimate player in this league. Ogbo, I think he also performed well. I think, again, these, I don't know, with Ojulari having that guaranteed money, that is the guy I think I would kind of let go of the top 6 there. But with that guaranteed money, maybe they keep him. Although, at 1.6, maybe Howie just bites the bullet.
I think it's his contract is actually, I'm going to look at the dead cap on that, but Aziz, let's see, his dead cap is $1 million. But I was reading somewhere that he has $3 million guaranteed, actually. $1 million signing bonus, and he has a $3 million guaranteed. So guaranteeing someone $3 million and cutting him would probably not be the Howie way.
Smart move. No, agreed. So that like I said, I think Uche has I think he's done well in this preseason. Ogbo, Patrick Johnson, Aziz, that guy in that top 6, I would let go. But those guys in the bottom row there, I was really hoping for some more out of APR. I thought that he had
finally gave us something last game.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
Too late.
Nolan Smith,
Yeah.
Jalen Hunt, Josh Uche, Aziz, Patrick Johnson. I don't know. I'd rather have Ogbo than Antoine at this moment, but that's just me.
I would too, 100%. And he has legitimate, experience in the league.
30
you look at this. You look at this group. This is a young group. The two guys at the top, those are the young guys. So to have a veteran presence in that room, I think would be pretty good.
So, can we agree Ogbo over Antoine?
I agree.
Yeah.
Tim?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I'm updating my list here. Doing quick maths and everything, man. Mathis and Jerome Robinson. Roman Brome, we're going to see you at the door. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 edge defenders. For the offensive line, just real quick, Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, Cam Jeremy, Tyler Steen, Lane Johnson, Fred Johnson, Matt Pryor, Drew Kendall, Miles Hinton. Are we gonna cut?
How many is that?
That's 9. Would you cut?
I said
Kendall Lamb, Brett Toth, Kenyon Green, Trevor Keegan, Holland Pierce, Cameron Williams, and Lakin.
I would cut Holland Pierce.
Would you cut Trevor Keegan?
Yeah.
Holland Pierce, Cameron Williams. Would you cut Cameron Williams?
Yes. I would.
Okay. Kenyon Green's already been cut. Brett Toth. Would you cut? Yeah.
Unless he is working as a secret operative for Jeff Stoutland, then yes. But if he's doing, classified stuff.
Because if we do decide to keep Kendall Lamb, that'll be 10 linemen. Right now we're at 9. Fred Johnson is the wave at swing. mean, he's
Fred
here,
Johnson's
so
our new. He's our new Vitae.
so I'd have to, if we want to keep 9, it's Kendall Lamb is off the list. We want to keep 10. We can come back to it, but if you want
to, yeah, I mean,
Kincaid, what do you?
I don't think
keep or cut Kendall Lamb.
I say you keep. Man, this is tough.
I say get rid of him.
I think I say you keep Lamb because
it's 10 offensive linemen.
I know. Did we already get rid of Keegan?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the person I was a go-to person. I was going to go to get cut. Man, I mean, now I see like why Kennard was traded. Now I see it.
Well, think. Oh my bad. I don't even have the offensive line. If you have Trevor Keegan, potential practice squad, you can put Toth on the practice squad.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Miles Hinton is flashed as more as a rookie than Cameron Williams has. Holland Pierce, I'd hope he get a soft tissue injury where you could stash him.
Right. Yeah. So I guess you would have to cut Brett Toth and put him on the practice squad and cut Liam McKendall from Lamb.
All right, we'll cut him for now.
Lakin's going to be the wave next year, man. You heard it here first.
Oh yeah.
Let Lakin. He's finally going to get it.
I just feel like Lamb's he can play tackle. So
yeah, but we have Fred Johnson there. He's your swing.
Sure.
Matt Pryor also can play 4 positions. Brett Toth is just like Obi-Wan Kenobi of the backups. And Miles Hinton would be the one guy that you'd work in. Moving forward to the edge players here. Oh, we already did the edge. My bad. Defensive tackle. Jalen Carter. Look at that cap hit. Look at that cap hit.
That's a good one.
Cry.
Yeah.
Cry about that. It's beautiful.
Soak it in because that's the cap hit's going to be a lot different in a few years.
Look, Mario Jomo. Look at it. Look at how we work. We're getting all these guys are young. Ty Robinson in the mix. Backup. Byron Young and Gabe Hall. I thought that with Byron Young, Gabe Hall bowl game was on Friday versus the Jets. I think Joe Evans, Justin Rogers, Jacob Sykes out of here. Or do you keep both Gabe and Byron Young?
I'm keeping Gabe before I keep Byron Young. I think that's how I would do it. I think I would just keep 5.
I say
this phone is banging over there.
For real. I definitely say you go with Hall, obviously Ty Robinson, and you probably can stash away Jacob Sykes in that practice squad.
So you keeping 6?
Yes, I'm keeping 6.
Top 6?
Yeah, top 6. And then
Ev, you keeping? What are you? You're keeping 5 or 6 here?
I would keep 5. I'm keeping the top 3, obviously, Gabe Hall and Ty Robinson. Byron Young, I think, did well.
I'm keeping 5 as well. I don't see us holding on to 6 here.
But who you moving?
Oh, I mean, just your first 5. I mean, I don't think Byron beats out Gabe Hall. I think Gabe Hall.
It's weird because I got I mean, it's a toss-up, really. I mean, Gabe Hall and Byron Young are the reason why Booker's out of here.
Yeah.
I still trade for Calais Campbell.
Hey, Cardinals.
Yeah, I think I could be persuaded for Byron Young.
What's funny to me is how, like, you look at both the edge position and the defensive tackle position and all of the cap hits that come with it, and then you have people on social media going like, "We should trade for Trey Hendrickson." Like, yeah, him on the field would be great, but like, when you look at how Howie has so beautifully put this roster together, contract wise, it doesn't fit. It does. That kind of contract doesn't fit in here.
Young talent. So you want to keep 6 or 5?
Well,
That's a toss.
I think I got outvoted. Right, I think I got outvoted because I wanted 6 and you guys wanted 5. So
I would take Gabe Hall and Byron Young if that was the move.
That's where I'm at.
If you didn't have to, I mean, we could rework the numbers. Like if we feel like safety needs one more guy, or like cornerback might need another guy, we could. But if you guys want,
not to go back, but I feel like they need to add another edge rush, like Sedarius Smith or something. Just saying.
Okay. Or trade for Walker.
It's still a possibility.
Yeah.
So you guys want to do 5?
I got outvoted, so it's 5.
I could go 6, but
I like the 6 because
2v2. Let's go to the comments.
Yeah, go to the comment.
5 or 6, guys.
He's still gonna ask.
Looks like the comments saying 6. So that's fine.
This is so weird because I can't see nobody.
Helena's asking for Clowney.
Oh no.
Stop.
Jonathan says 6. The chat is Helena says keep 5, get a vet. I'd like that too.
Who?
Pete Nathan says
but Clowney's not that vet.
top 6. Dad says I would keep 6. Chris says I would keep 6. Daniel says I'm keeping 6.
I understand why you guys are saying like keep 5, but I would go 6 here because of the movement, the young movement.
Okay, we could for the sake of the show, we can edit this at the end if you want more people at corner, it could be interesting safety. So for now, we got 6. Linebacker. Okay. Linebacker, Prime's favorite position ever. Jahad Campbell and Zach Bond. Yeah, obviously Nakobe Dean. Hail to the king. But Smile Munden Jr. had a great camp. Jeremiah Trotter, very solid. Lance Dixon for UDFA. He showed some work. Dallas Gantz, and then Chance Campbell. How many of you guys think here?
4.
4? How does that one sound to you? How does that sound?
Bond, Campbell, Trotter. Yep. That's what
with Nakobe on the pup.
Yep. That's exactly.
He's making progress. He's making progress.
Oh man, wait.
Young Trot continuing to make a name for himself.
Bro, you know where I'm at with this one? Definitely the top 4. But bro, do you understand when Nakobe comes back? What the hell is going to happen? It's going to cause chaos in the middle of that defense.
Well, just being able to rotate, like you think about how Nakobe has dealt with injury in his career, and to not have to be a 3-down guy, you could have a rotation. It's gonna be great, man.
And here's the other thing with that we haven't spoke about, but which is a thing, is Jahad Campbell off the edge.
Silent weapon.
In situational usage, when you talk about that extra, we need another edge, but like Jahad could give you some reps there. So I think 4 is the way.
Do you think that Jahad Campbell could go the way of Micah Parsons once Nakobe Dean comes back? And just like you were talking about how to fit these guys out on the field, do we see a big uptick in him playing edge when Nakobe is healthy, just so we could have all these guys on the field at one time?
Oh, that is even sexy. The thought of that, even it's just like.
Cover your ears, Ev. Cover your ears. Ev. Van Ginkel.
Van Ginkel. I'm in for the sequel, man. I want to see the sequel.
No
It's
doubt.
funny. It's funny looking at the linebacker core and being like, when you when you do something as a kid and your father looks at you or your mom, I'm proud of you, son. That's how I'm looking at Howie. I'm like, I'm proud of you, Howie. Like that's growth. That is actual growth.
Serious growth.
That's like me passing a math class. That never happened. That never happened. Resident Hater says Jihad is going to be your blitzer on this defense. Pete Nathan. Jonathan says Nakobe returns. It's going to be awesome. I just can't wait with Campbell and Carter together. Prime, do you think on a talented squad with all this talent, you think in any way, shape, or form, Nakobe Dean might feel a certain way about being limited and having not a limited role, but like a part-time role?
Nah, I mean, I think that's already out of his systems from last year, man. He sees the way the rotation goes. He sees the talent that we have on here. He sees how he gets put into the mix. And, we just got one more upgrade this season with the linebacker crew. So, no, I think he has to accept the reality of his injuries. I mean, it's a serious injury that he's coming back from. And if he gets that rotation with the other guys, at least that's taking a little bit of pressure off of him. So I don't think that that's going to be his mentality this season. I think he's going to be at ease knowing, what Fangio is going to go ahead and do with this linebacker crew and how he's going to go ahead and have these guys in and out. So I think he's going to be all right. He's bro, when all four of them are at their best, it's like these guys said, man, it's going to be a wrecking crew there.
As a future vibes coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles, I think you answered that question perfectly.
Beautifully.
Because Dean is a leader, and I feel like not enough people realize that him as a vocal leader inside the locker room. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
But this is a contract year for Nakobe, so could possibly come back and get him cheap. Wants to stay with the rest of the Bulldog / Eagles. So that that's part in the back of his mind too.
But think about the guy who
you guys. Good.
I was gonna think about who followed Nakobe Dean in Georgia. They drafted him. London's here from Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
So not to say that
something about them Georgia linebackers.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
But speaking of leaders, do you guys have any predictions as far as who the captains are going to be this year?
Saquon, Jalen, AJ, Devontae. I don't know.
Devontae got stripped last year. They give it back to him?
Maybe. Mulata, Jake Elliott,
6
Johnson.
captains. 7 captains.
Usually do 6.
And how many of them did you put name?
Lander Dickerson. I like Lander Dickerson.
8 captains? No.
Are all the captains on offense?
Damn.
Jalen Carter.
Zach Ball is
Blankenship. I'm throwing names out.
Yeah.
Blankenship, Leadership Council.
I think Reed definitely should be on that. I mean, he is on the leaderboard membership, whatever. But yeah, definitely needs to be a captain.
The offensive captains. How would you be like Saquon and not be captain? Which he said he doesn't care if he doesn't get captain.
He said he's good for not being the captain.
Zach Bond.
For
Baltimore.
sure. For sure.
That's tough, man. That is tough.
He is the play caller.
Remember that one year we had like 8?
Yeah.
That's
I ain't gonna lie though, bro.
Pull it back.
But that year that we had 8, I felt like they were trying to get Darius Slay to like be more of a mentor and like get a little bit more serious because he's a little he's like a little bit play for the most part. That's his personality. But when I seen Darius Slay as a captain, I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting.
Very.
Tony with the sidebar. He says, "Yo, John Crew, I'm a Philly fan from Texas, and I'm going to my first Eagles game in Philly on the season opener. Was wondering what is the best time to go for the tailgate for that particular day? As soon as possible, early.
Tony, early as possible, bro. Get
there.
Parking is going to be insane,
ridiculous. Even if you Ubered in, and if you guys didn't know, the SEPTA is probably not going to be running.
Tim says, "Go park now."
Jeff Lurie, come on, bro. At least handle the SEPTA that day. You can cover it.
If you get to the stadium 2 hours before the game, you will probably be locked out of the parking lot. You guys agree?
Yeah. No, you're not getting into our lot 2 hours before the game.
I mean, what time?
You got to get there within 15 minutes of them opening if you want to get into our lot.
I mean, what time you think they're going to open the gates? Because it's a Thursday night game.
6 hours before.
Well, I was questioning that as well because it is the kickoff for the NFL, and I don't know if it's gonna be more. There's going to be other events. I don't know if it's going to be 6 hours or if it's going to be a little bit early. I mean, but regardless, Tony and everybody, get y'all behinds there as early as possible because I'm telling you, everybody keeps on hitting us up at the last minute. Like, I'm on my way now. Bro, with an hour left to the game, good luck. I'll see you at halftime. Like,
yeah. And another, for the people that love to come down like myself, for the tailgate atmosphere, and then you want to get out of there and watch it either at home or closer to home, whatever. Highly recommend. You have to leave at least an hour before the game starts, or else you are missing kickoff. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. There's a lot of people down there trying to do that too.
I mean, look at the prices of the tickets. Every morning I'm looking at them. Every morning.
Frugal gang don't even look. It hurts my eyes to even look at something like that. What is it at? Like $1,000 to get in the door or something?
The cheapest ticket right now was $541.
And that's without the fees.
Is that without fees in Texas? Yeah.
Dog. So three tickets, right?
We're gonna talk.
And then
we're
the
talking
fees
probably
was
close
like
to $650.
$250 for the handling, ticket handling fee. Crazy.
Yeah, if you're smart, you're gonna get down there at 7 o'clock in the morning with me. But moving right along to the I think the safety position is very interesting. I think we have some of our favorites in Reed Blankenship. We also have, if I have it right here, safety. Reed Blankenship, Sidney Brown, Andrew Makuba, Tristan McCollum cuts. And Andre Sam already got cut. Cool with this?
It's the four of them, you said?
I don't see
Reed, Sidney, Andrew, Tristan.
Yeah.
That
works for me. I think McCollum, he's another guy that's hung around on this roster for quite a while, and he's done well when called upon. So I think he's earned a spot. I've seen him with legitimate action, not just in the preseason. Reed Blankenship, he's a staple in this defense. Sidney Brown, I mean, he's going to make it with the depth that we have here, and Makubi, you're just hoping can earn that every down role.
Yeah, it's going to be. I mean, this is where I think the position needs to be recognized on the waiver wire or free agency. I don't know. I got concerns in this position.
Now, Daniel says McCollum stinks, but if you listen to all the pressers, he's a guy that got first reps before Sidney Brown last year. He's a guy that always gets a mention from Fangio, so he likes him. But I mean, that's 4 safeties. But then the other thought is is anyone know what I'm going to say? Cooper DeJean.
That's
Cooper DeJean, yeah.
Yeah.
In base, I guess.
In base, but again, versatile, it's limited role. So it's very interesting. Makuba. Dad says Makuba is my guy, but he's got to stay healthy. Makuba, who is the opening day starter?
I
Makuba
think
or Sidney Brown?
Sid the Kid. Sid the Kid.
I think Sidney gets it.
Yeah, you?
Yeah,
Prime?
yeah. I think Sydney gets it.
Remember when I'm hoping like that's 2 weeks? He's got 2 weeks to be ready. Makuba's gonna hopefully Makuba is starting like Quignon did last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you seen what he did. You seen what he did in the last.
Why would I not start him?
Game? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I definitely see what you're saying, and Vic, if Vic feels that you're ready, he's gonna put you out there. I feel like Makuba's definitely ready.
Now, does anyone agree, Helena, that Justin Simmons needs to get signed?
No. I think that if Justin Simmons needs to get signed, he would have been brought in at some point during the summer. So you could have worked out and gotten him introduced into this defense.
Yeah, I agree. Something's up with Simmons. I mean, the fact that he ain't even signed nowhere right now, something's definitely up.
Resident hater Pete Nathan Makuba will be solid as long as he's healthy. So that was like a backhanded compliment. But I'll take it. So we're cool with this 4 right here. Moving right at the corner position is very interesting.
This is a tough one.
This is very interesting here. We have Quignon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, Adoree Jackson, Keely Ringo, Mac McWilliams, Jacorian Bennett, Eli Ricks just got cut. We have Tariq Castro Fields, Perry the Dread Nickerson, AJ Woods, and Brandon Johnson. We cool with that 6?
Yeah, I'm good with that 6. I mean, it's another one that Jacorian Bennett, I was hoping to see some more flash out of him, praying that he was gonna kind of save this cornerback room, but I don't know, man. I think that CB2 is going to be a little bit shaky this year, if I'm being real with you.
But did he get the proper time? I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking a question. Like, did he get enough time to really shine? Like,
I think he's flashed
I don't know.
in a couple of preseason games with Jacorian, but I think I've been fully set with Adoree at opening as the starter. Not I was hoping that the position battle would have been more competitive with Keely and Adoree, but I think Adoree's got 84 starts under his belt. I think they'll probably go there, but I think Jacorian Bennett in the picture means they're not sold yet. Dark horse. I don't know, for some reason Mac McWilliams, he's
feisty,
serviceable for, you know what I mean, for his resume. He hasn't done anything to like mess that up.
Yeah, I think the CB number 2, that's going to be a revolving door. And I don't mean to, like, no disrespect to anybody. I mean, like I said, these guys are players. They got wives and stuff like that. But I mean, Quignon's got that number 1 on lock, but the number 2, bro, that's just, man, it's concerning. It's concerning. Like, if you look at this roster, you're like, man, this is such a talented roster. And there's going to be holes here and there, but the number 2 cornerback, man, that's the biggest one. I mean, if you can we go ahead and trade back Isaiah Rodgers?
and the part that really kind of is unfortunate with that is that traditionally you would send over a safety to help that struggling cornerback, but now we're also kind of shallow at safety too. So it's a compounding problem.
I mean, there's some guys out there that's going to be on the waiver wire. I think they need to take a look at, like Mike Hilton he played with the Cincinnati Bengals and played for the Miami Dolphins. They need. I think they need to get another body in here. They got to somebody with similar experience with where Adoree Jackson is at, but yeah, they got to get somebody, bro.
Well, why not just kick the tires on Asante Samuel Jr.? Why not?
It's so weird. It's just a weird situation with him. I know he has a neck injury and stuff like that. And they said he's been cleared to play football, but there's just something weird about it. I mean, he's young. He's 25, 26, somewhere around there. Like, give him a chance.
A couple years ago,
right?
So everyone's cool with the 6.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
I'll tolerate it.
Yeah. You know what? I was gonna say I'm not cool with it because I'm not cool with the number 2. Like, that's where I'm at. I'm not cool with it, but it is what it is. Why everybody in the chat really talk about Shiloh Sanders? Come on.
You talk about Stephon Gilmore out there too.
We're not doing that today. Let's see. I'm not doing that today. Special teams. Special teams are people too, by the way. We got Charlie. First of all, shout out to Lovato. I think he took a stray. It's just weird. Because if Jake wanted him here, I think he'd be here.
That's what I'm saying.
Friend of the show. Also, both friends of the show. Let's see. Jake Elliott. Braden Mann, all locked in. No need for explanation there. Cooper DeJean. This was from the Eagles depth chart. They had Cooper DeJean up with Jahan Dotson. Interesting. Anaya Smith. But as we saw in some of the preseason, we saw a lot of Anaya Smith and Avery Williams. Avery Williams gone out of the picture. Kick return on their depth chart, Will Shipley, A.J. Dillon. Any changes there? Besides, yes, every Williams is gone.
Hate Cooper DeJean returning punts personally.
Yeah.
Either Dotson or Smith, that's fine. I mean, preferably not Dotson too as the wide receiver 3, but ultimately he's the wide receiver 3. It's not like he's 2 or 1. I don't know. I'd have Anias there, but if I understand the thought process. Coop, I think, actually does the best job of those 3. I think he puts your offense in the best position. It's just the riskiest option because he's a guy that can be a game breaker on defense, and I just don't want to risk his health there.
To be honest, I'd be interested to see what Jahan Dotson gives us up back there. Because if you're going to use one of your wide receivers to do punt returns, and Jahan's better than Anais, not that I have any evidence of that. I think Anais Smith has shown that so far, he would be that dude. But if Jahan Dotson want to come back there and make some plays, I mean, he's your wide receiver 3.
We used to have D-Jax doing it, man. I mean,
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Also, what I'm also not mad at is Philly Sports Trips. Shout out to Philly Sports Trips with the 2025 Birds takeover: Buffalo, Dallas, Green Bay, Kansas City, Los Angeles, Minnesota, New York, Tampa Bay, Washington. Most exciting trip of the year. Got to be Green Bay. Green Bay will have Todd Hermans out there. In Tampa Bay, we have Lito Shepherd and Hollis Thomas out there, and then Birds take over in Los Angeles, December 5th. LaShawn McCoy. And the first trip, big trip, is Kansas City, week 2. But what's your most exciting game this season? Road trip. What's the most exciting road game this year?
I say, well, you know what? I have been saying just for the history aspect, Green Bay. But when you talk about actual like what's going to be the most exciting game. I think this year, that game at Buffalo late in the season, man, you get a little bit of snow and it's a war versus Buffalo. That'll be a fun game. Late December.
I think the Bills game has the chance to be the most interesting game. I think everyone's gonna freeze their butt off. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna book a trip, go to phillysportstrips.com. Make sure to follow them at Philly_sports_trips on Instagram, Sports Trips PHL on X, and Philly Sports Trips on Facebook for more information. Go Birds! This is your 53-man roster. Ready for this?
Yep.
We have. I'll let you read it out, Ev.
Oh wait,
if I finally get it up. Let's see. You
got Jalen Hurts, Tanner McKee, and Sam Howell at quarterback. You got Saquon, Will Shipley, A.J. Dillon, and Ben Van Sumeren. Ben VVS obviously being the fullback. Then at wide receiver, we're going to have A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jahan Dotson, Aniyah Smith, John Mechie III, and Darius Cooper. Tight ends will be DG, Dallas Goedert, my son Grant Calcaterra, and Kylan Granson.
I think we might be one off. So
Did
right
you
now
add it up. Let us preface that this is the 4th and Jawn final 53 and not the official 53.
We can count
it might end up being 54.
And let's also preference that Gail was the one that counted this.
Yeah, Gail's the one that did it. Can't count backwards though.
Ev's the best at math. We have 3 and 4.
Why do you tell me this midway through?
No, I said
I literally said it.
3
I literally said it before
4
the day before we
plus
started.
we had 6 wide receivers, and then we had 3 tight ends. Okay, all right, I'm going. Go ahead.
Offensive line.
We've got 9 of them. We got Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, Cam Jerkins, Tyler Steen, Lane Johnson, Fred Johnson, our other Johnson, Matt Pryor, Drew Kindle, and Miles Hinton. On the offensive side of the ball brings us to 25 players.
Edge defenders.
Now looking at our edge, we got Nolan Smith, Jalix Hunt, Josh Uche, Azeez Ojulari, Patrick Johnson, and Agbo Akron. I can't say it. You know,
wrong
yeah.
pro.
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Interior defensive line.
We've got Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Mora Jomo, Ty Robinson, Gabe Hall, and Byron Young. It's another 6. Okay. Then we have got our linebackers, Zach Bond, Jahad Campbell, Jeremiah Trotter, and Smile Munden. Okay.
Cornerback.
Corners will be Gail Son Quignon, Cooper DeJean, Adoree Jackson, Keely Ringo, Mac McWilliams, and recently traded for Jacorian Bennett. That was 6, right?
Sound like a Star Wars ship. Yo, I'm gonna fly on that Jacorian Bennett. Safety.
We've got too
He
many.
definitely over the number. He definitely over the number.
We've got Reed Blankenship, Sidney Brown, Andrew Makuba, and Tristan Collum. That brings us to 51, which means that we're going to be 1 over because we need 3 for the special teams.
Okay, so
we've got Jake Elliott, Brademan, Charlie Hewlett. So that brings us to 54, which means that we are cutting one of our offensive linemen, in my opinion.
What about
or Kylan Granson?
Kylan Granson, I can go. He's on my bubble.
Of course.
Who else would you want to cut? Who else would you want to cut from the linemen?
Or we Byron Young. Hey, Pete Nathan's thrown out there.
Byron Young or Gabe Hall?
I've been saying I want to keep Gabe Hall over Byron Young. So
I was Byron Young, team Byron Young.
I like Gabe Hall better.
I like Gabe Hall myself.
So we're cutting Byron Young.
Byron Young.
And that brings us to 53.
Okay.
Not bad.
We did it, man. We did it. Shout out to all you guys in the comments, man, for holding down the forts. We got a lot of love for Gabe Hall in the chat. Pete Nathan, resident hater, says play the nose, so gotta keep him.
Should cut Grant Calcaterra. That's a wild statement. Keep Kylan Granson.
This guy's out here tripping, man.
Jonathan Harvey.
Yeah, whatchamacallit? Cozy wants us to do practice squad now. That's another episode, buddy. That's another episode. But
that one will be a banger.
Yeah. But shout out to Underdog Fantasy. We use the promo code Jawn and get up to $1,000 of bonus cash and a free pick. Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you download the app. All you got to do is sign up, man. It's a great thing. I'm trying to learn. As you know, you can teach your old dog new tricks. But football is back, and Underdog is the best place to make these picks. Win all the money all season long. Playing Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like touchdowns, receiving yards, interceptions, and more. If you're trying to pick a player, I'd say Jalen Hurts would be a good guy to put down some play some games on. I'd say look for tush pushes. How many touchdowns is he gonna get this year off a tush push?
I say
higher or lower than
20.
15?
Higher.
I say lower.
Higher?
I say lower than 15. 15's a lot. Rushing touchdowns. Stealing Saquon's.
So lower?
Money.
Lower than 15?
I go higher.
Tim says higher. What about you, Primo?
I'm gonna go lower than 15.
Lower than 15? I'm gonna go lower than 15. But that is the way. Make sure to download the app today and sign up with promo code Jawn to score $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. That's promo code Jawn. Millions of fans have already won billions making picks on Underdog. Will you be next? Underdog. Make the picks, win the money. And you'll also be excited to know that I have
Must be 18 plus, 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 plus in Colorado for some games, 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. Must be 18 plus, 19.
How about that, man?
That was shit. That was warm as shit.
How about that? Shout out to
you should have tried to move your mouth that fast to make everybody think you were saying
it. Big shout out to Bud Light for holding down the tailgates. Tailgate season is right around the corner. Make sure you make it to a tailgate because Bud Light is going to trick out the tailgate with a bunch of new things. I'm still trying to figure out what that is. Shout out to Bud Light. Shout out to Red Bull for holding down the tailgates and giving Evan Hollywood Hearn the winnings beneath his cheesesteak wings. That didn't even make sense. You got that
wrong sponsor.
Safelli's Pizza. Make sure you call 856-435-8799. Tell them you're a friend of the show and a friend of Prime or Luciano or Lucky or Born an Eagle fan. Either one will work. But before we get out here, say it with your chest. No, Evan usually has something yard related these days. Say it with your chest, Ev.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it with my chest. Ivan Morales is the man. Want a big shout out to him. Beautiful hat. Adds a collection. I have to say he sent a hat last year that was it's one of my favorite that I have, and I think that this one is gonna be right up there next to it. Very nice. Thank you, Ivan.
Ivan's the man.
Sick hat, man. He's the man. Love to see him. Can't wait to see you at the tailgates. And looking forward to seeing everybody, man. Like I said at the beginning of the show, the fact that we are 10 days away from a tailgate, from a legitimate tailgate, being surrounded by over 100 of our friends. It's gonna be a fun time.
I'm just reading the comments. Say with your chest, Primo.
Cowboys suck.
Nice.
That's very true. This is very true. Tim, say with your chest.
Yo, shout out to Crafty Jawn. Made me a new shield for my necklace. So that fly Jawn coming back. Yo, appreciate you.
This guy here wearing jewelry. We're all wearing jewelry. But shout out to Crafty Jawn and Jesse Wines. So stop whining. Make sure you get some graphics at Wines Creative. Say with your chest. I don't normally buy anything cowboy related, but I had to fess up. This is my first thing I've ever bought. Cowboy related. This is Emmett Smith. This is for Will, also resident hater of the show. But I just wanted him to see what the date on that was. Last time y'all were relevant. The 90s.
1998.
The 90s, buddy. So I'm sorry for buying something Cowboys, but Will's cool.
Did you wear gloves? Did you wear gloves wearing that? Yeah.
What's that?
Did you wear gloves? He said.
Did you wear gloves when you bought
I
that?
didn't. It was pretty cheap.
Hope you sanitize.
It's good price.
It was cheap. Wish it was cheap.
Also, shout out to my guy Sean. It's probably one of the best things I've ever received. One of the best things I've ever received.
Wow.
Oh,
wow. With the
sign.
That's ill, yo.
And it's graded and everything. Authentic. I almost cried.
That's awesome. Man.
That is awesome.
And Gail's not with us anymore, so you can't. It's not like you can get something signed from Gail.
Right.
Yeah.
But that was dope.
Yeah, you definitely getting that framed, right?
Yeah.
Definitely getting that framed. Definitely got it framed. What is your favorite non-Eagle football player? I'll go. You start where you have favorite non-Eagle football player.
When I was growing up, to be honest with you, I think I'm gonna go Larry Fitz. He was he was a guy. He played with one team his whole career. Never complained, no matter how god awful his quarterbacks or his team was, and he was always a stand-up guy, both on and off the field. Larry Fitz was definitely one of my favorites growing up.
Dope. That's dope one.
Prime probably likes a linebacker.
I mean, I did. I had a favorite linebacker, and then of course I had an offensive player. I'm gonna go with it. James Harrison was definitely my dude.
Really?
Yeah, James Harrison. He reminded me so much of my pop. I mean, that built and just the way that dude was a beast. I love watching that man play. I always that man wear an Eagles jersey, but I know that wasn't happening. He was always Pittsburgh, all about. And then mine was it was a toss up between Barry Sanders and Bo Jackson, man.
Ooh,
I had both jerseys. I had both their jerseys. I was a fan of the running game.
I thought you were gonna say Ray Lewis, to be honest. Sean Taylor.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, Sean Taylor was just Miami, and so was Ray Lewis. But in the NFL and just growing up at that age, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, those guys really had on my attention.
When I was in Chicago 2 weeks ago, James Harrison, met him. He was the best. Like, I thought he was going to be the meanest dude there, and just not like friendly.
Big ass teddy bear, man.
Bro, he was the best out of most of them. Like, that was a great experience meeting him. Very, very cool. Tim, who you got?
Y'all know what it is, man. Deion Sanders. That was my favorite player growing up. Jerry curl, dripping juice chains. It's all about the money. He had music videos. He was the man, yo. That was my guy, though.
Prime time.
I'm going Damn, it's tough. I could say Gale Sayers, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders. Bo Jackson as well.
Super nice too. I met him in Vegas. Super nice.
Shout out to Jay Gleck, who also offered up a grill. I don't know if you're ready for this
Offered up
one.
a grill.
Uh-oh. If Jay did it. Wow, really?
The
Bro,
Bo
those are
Jackson.
going.
Wow.
Bro.
The Bo Jackson Philadelphia Eagles shoes that never released.
Those are going for like a couple racks, B.
Shout out to Jay Gleck, by the way. Probably
you a real one.
That's
He a
the
real
grill.
one.
That's the
Yeah. Shout out to Jay, man. Jay got me
Shout
my
out to-
grill. He got me the pennies. And man,
Jay's the plug. But shout out to everyone in the chat today. Obviously long 53 show. Hopefully you were geeked out and nerded out just like we are. A lot of shows coming up the way. Should be breaking news tomorrow. Not really. I think we all know what the roster is. Right?
We just gave it to you.
Any trades? One trade.
I think Howie's not done. I think
trade that you want.
You want a specific player, or
Is there a trade position that you want? Like,
I mean, considering he's already traded for a corner, I doubt he'll go that direction. But if you got a safety, I would feel more comfortable. You got to shore up that secondary one way or another, whether it's another corner or a safety.
You didn't expect him to go back to back on that position in the draft, so I don't be surprised if you go back to back on the trade.
What's up with Trayvon Walker? That would be that because if you're gonna go basic at CB2, why not have the front be like bananas?
Yeah,
I mean, we won with Patrick. We had Jalen Mills. Could we? I mean, we won with worse cornerbacks.
Jalen Mills.
What about you, Prime? Trade? What position? What would you want?
I'm hoping either safety or cornerback. We gotta address those positions still, man. Sorry. That's where I'm at.
Trade for Green Goblin?
Nah.
Ronald Darby? Who mentioned somebody wanted?
No, that was.
I thought you said Ruben. I thought you said Douglas.
Rasul?
Yeah, I thought you said Rasul.
Yeah, Douglas is available.
Is Rasul still?
Rasul? Is he still out there?
I believe he's still. Yeah.
I mean, hey, listen, I'll take Rasul over any of those other two.
Huertas is asking for edge rusher.
Mm-hmm. Hey, happy birthday to your baby girl, Mark. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
But shout out to everyone in the comments. We appreciate you guys sticking around. Stay tuned for more pods because tomorrow is the D-Day for cuts. And the trade's coming, right? Speaking into existence.
So what's happening?
Trade's
Kyle
coming.
Pitts finally ends up here. 2 tight end sets. Hey, no.
Hey, Ev.
Hey, no.
Tariq Woolen.
Reek Woolen. I like that.
What do we trade for him?
I like our little Reek. What's his contract look like? I mean, they are looking beyond him because they went with Devin Witherspoon. Didn't they get another corner too?
The thing is, they haven't paid up.
Yeah, Woolen's gonna need to be paid, but I mean, what do you think you get for him? Like 13, 14?
I mean, that would be the Howie way, dude. Tariq Woolen is only making $5.4 million this year. He's on the last year of his deal.
Kenny Pickett to the Raiders.
He got traded to the Raiders?
To the Raiders.
So they decided
Shador is just flying up that draft that depth chart right now.
Man,
Sure is, man.
that's crazy.
So is.
But we'll see you guys in the next episode. As always, to fly, Eagles, fly.
Big time.